Hello everyone, my name is Jenna, but you guys can call me Jan. Welcome back to my channel. Hello, welcome to the start of the last weekend vlog of the year. Can you believe we're here already? Oh my gosh, golly. I mean, I'm gonna be vlogging the next chunk of time anyways, because it's Christmas, but I do that in my holiday hullabaloo vlog that goes up in January. So this is the last weekend vlog of the year. Can you believe it? Oh my God, this weekend is going to be so low key, but I also have a couple things that I need to do. One, I need to finish the secondary pot holder that I was making for my parents. I have the front done. It's a deer. And now I'm working on the back. And yes, I did run out of cream, and I've decided, I was like, well, I guess we're just adding in green now to make it match the other one, because I don't have anything else to do. I don't have any other colors that'll work with that, because if I do white, it's gonna be god-awful contrast with the cream. It's gonna be bad. So gotta finish that. I'll do that tomorrow because I'm crocheted out. And I also, fun fact, have taught myself how to knit, and I started knitting myself a scarf. Fun fact, I woke up 2 days ago with the urge to teach myself how to knit. So that's where we are. I also need to do the last DIY project for my parents, which is that porcelain plate. I have it sitting on my desk over there waiting for me, and that's gonna be a tomorrow project. Gonna figure out what I'm gonna draw on it. I think I have pictures saved off of Pinterest for designs, but I don't know what I'm gonna do right in the middle. And maybe the cottage, maybe, I don't know. We'll see what I end up actually doing tomorrow. And then I will bake that and it'll be done. Exciting. So those are the two present things I need to do. And then I also need to film both of my end of year videos because they need to be filmed and edited and ready to go up over the holiday season. Because as of Tuesday, I'm going to be at mom and dad's because Christmas Eve on Tuesday. It's insane. How are we already here? It's December 20th, well, technically the 21st, because it's almost 3 a.m. Welcome to my sleep schedule being absolutely atrocious once again. It has not stopped being atrocious. I really need to fix it. So I need to film those two videos probably Sunday, or if I get the hankering to do one tomorrow and one Sunday, it doesn't matter. They will be filmed at some point. One of them is my bookish wrap up, which is chatting about all my book stats and everything that I read over the year that I liked. That's not really a part of the video. It's a bookish wrap up. And then I have a final yearly wrap up that's gonna go up on the 31st, which is writing based. Yeah, it'll be good. It is a writing based wrap up, writing and life based. Maybe I should combine the two of them and just do one big old video on the 31st. I could do that. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. But yeah, so gotta do that. And I gotta read a bunch. It's the 20th and I have so many reading plans. One, I need to finish this because I started it this week. I am 20-some% of the way through. Thriving. I need to actually pick it up and work on it again. Work on it, aka read it. I'm 157 pages in, so I got that much left to go. This one doesn't feel as chunky as the other one, as Hunger of the Gods. I don't know if they changed the paper thickness or not, because this is still yeah, it's still 500 pages. Okay. Anyways, I'm very excited to keep going with this bad boy and see how all of this beautiful, wonderful trilogy wraps up. And then as soon as this is done, I am powering through Fevered Star and Mirrored Heavens because I have 10 days left of the year. I need to read those two books and finish that fucking trilogy because I've been meaning to read those books since I reread the first one back in June or something. It was in the summer at some point, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do another series video, and then I just never continued reading the series. So, and I've been promising, it's been on so many TBRs this year, so it needs to be done before the end of the year. And then I have also a pile of cozy books that I'm taking with me to the lake. I'm literally gonna be there for 3 days, and I have 3, 4, 5, 6 books stacked right now. I have Robin Hobb's Mad Ship because I want to bring an epic fantasy. I have Yourself a Magic Little Murder by Megan Mazzaferro, which I guess isn't technically cozy. You could probably call it a cozy mystery fantasy in a little way, but not quite. We have Love at First Glance, The Phoenix Keeper, House of Frank, and also the Hannah Bonham Young sapphic romance novella, which I can't see the title of because there's a book sitting in front of it. Maybe I won't bring Phoenix Keeper or House of Frank. Or maybe I bring them. I don't know. That's my pile of potentials to bring to the lake with me. And then I have, of course, The Kingdom of Gods by N.K. Jemisin, which I would really like to also finish this year before the end of the year so that I can finish that trilogy too. Guys, I have so much I need to read. And we aren't even gonna touch talking about a favored fae. I was about to say a favored fee, and I mean, that's not it. Because I'm honestly embarrassed at how little I've written in that book. I had so many goals. I had a goal to write 100,000 words in the last quarter of the year. I definitely haven't. I think I've written maybe 30,000 words in the last quarter of the year, which is such a failure on my part, because it's like, it's not a failure. It's not a failure. It's still 30,000 words more than I had. But I have this gut feeling that I'm going to need to go in and rip apart the midpoint that I wrote. Whenever I wrote the last thing, because I feel like that's what's like made me stuck. Also the fact that this is not my creative season. I am just not creative. I'm not motivated around this season to do any writing. I just want to read and get cozy and whatever. So if I touch a favorite fae this weekend, I will be happy, but I'm not going to make myself do it because I've kind of in my head already pushed it. Well, there's no way I'm writing another 60,000 words in 10 days. That is not happening. I have too much other stuff going on. I have things to read. I have holidays to, it's just not happening before the end of the year. That is a literal impossibility for me. So it's going to be in 2025 that I finish draft 2, and that's just how I'm going to have to deal with it. And then in 2025, I'm going to reevaluate deadlines and how long this is taking me, because it is a bigger book than A Little Luck and A Second Story. And just the way that the year fell, I've been working on it in a season that I just am not creative and I'm just not writing actively. Like I could force myself into it, but I've been also doing a bunch of other things. Like I've been doing Christmas projects and gifts and reading and all this other shit that just keeps getting in the way. Just like, we're going to reevaluate in January what a possible timeline for that one coming out is, which is totally fine by me. It just sucks that I might have to push it even further into 2025. And I don't want to do that, but I want to make the best book that I can. And the fact that it is longer than A Little Luck and A Second Story, like substantially longer, is why it's taking me so long. And I think this is just a lesson to myself that I can write very quickly. I wrote Marion Bright and I wrote it, edited it, had my friend edit it, and then re-edited it and submitted it to Kobo in like 3 months. But again, that was a 17,000 word novella. It's very teeny tiny. And then I think about like how it took me a year to write A Second Story, roughly 11 months. And then to write it, edit it, and then get it published in 11 months. And then A Little Luck, I think I did that in like 7, even though I started it 11 months before it was published. So I know I can do a crash course super fast with shorter books. I need to reevaluate how long it takes me to write a proper long fantasy book. I don't think I can do them in a year and just like spew them out like that. I just don't think that's the kind of writer I am, unless I'm doing smaller projects like A Second Story and A Little Luck, which is fine. I do have plans to do novellas, at least a novella in 2025 as well. A plan to do a novella in the Airmount world, and also potentially another novella in a contemporary romance world, because I know now that I've written one with Marion Bright, I'm like, I kind of want to do another one. These are the things that I think about, especially around the end of the year, because I am going to be talking about all this kind of stuff in my like wrap up video that I'm going to do for my writing and things like that. And I don't want to be disappointed in myself because I did so much this year, but I don't have as much as I had last year to quantify it, because last year I published 2 books and this year I've published a novella, and I don't have a finished, ready to go for publication book for Airmount Books for this year. And that feels so weird. Like I originally wanted to do it so that like it would just be book after book after book after book, and it just isn't. But anyways, that's what's on my mind. But yeah, back to the weekend. It's gonna be very chill, very relaxing. Gonna read, hopefully, at least The Fury of the Gods completely. Gonna teach myself more knitting stuff. Gonna finish the 2 gifts for my parents, wrap them up and get them ready to go. And just get ready for Christmas. Because this week coming up, Monday is a full work day, but I don't have piano. Teaching is done for the year until I go back in January. And then I work a half day on the 24th, which, am I gonna do anything on that day? Probably not. Am I going to do anything on Monday? Also probably not, because today I was very productive and got so much done. It's the last 2 days of the year that I'll be working, and then off to mom and dad's for Christmas Eve on Tuesday. So I feel like there's so much that I need to do, but really it's just a couple projects that I need to work on this weekend, and then I need to read, and I need to let myself just relax, because last weekend was so hectic, and it gave me this cough that I've been dealing with all week. And you can probably hear it in my voice. I'm also really tired right now. So my voice sounds really tired, but like I have a nasty cough. It's not a cold. It is just in my throat and it drives me nuts because I sound so sick when I cough, but I'm not. I'm not, I swear. I feel totally fine otherwise. Anyways, friends, it's gonna be a good weekend. I have faith. Last weekend vlog of the year. I'm going to finish Fury of the Gods no matter what. We're gonna wrap up that trilogy. And like in a perfect world, we would also then read Fevered Star by Rebecca Roanhorse. This evening has also been great. I've just been hanging out. I've watched 3 Christmas movies. I watched Love Hard, which is a really surprisingly lovely, like, romance type of Christmas movie. And then I watched Love Actually, because I had to. And then I hunted on the Roku for Arthur Christmas, which is one of my favorite animated Christmas movies that has come out in the past few years. That I watched in the past few years and have really, really enjoyed. And it just makes me cry. Maybe that's also why everything is just so insane right now. But anyways, it's the weekend before Christmas. I got a couple things I need to do, but it's gonna be a good one. Oh my goodness me. We're just closing up for the evening and then we're gonna go to bed. Hopefully have a good day tomorrow, good productive day. And I shouldn't be doing this with one hand. It's danger. I think it'll be good. I also got my hair cut on Thursday, so she's a little shorter. Just a nice trim, keep it healthy. You know, but yeah. Anyways, welcome to the vlog. Let's fucking do this. Hello friends, happy Saturday. I am here just about to settle in at my desk and work on the plate for my parents. And I'm just about to put something on the TV. What am I gonna put on? I don't know. So I'm probably gonna stand here for like 10 minutes trying to figure out what I'm gonna put on the TV. But probably something Christmassy. But I went to pop in and say hey, and also let y'all know that I finished the Fury of the Gods. And oh my God, it was so epic. There was one moment when I got up to do something in my kitchen and I had the audiobook still going in my ears, and the entire time I was like, come on, leave, you fucking kid, don't fucking kill up. Because I was just cheering for him. I'm like, let's go. So I just love the way that these intense fantasies make me feel. They're just so good. Oh my God, what a perfect end. What a perfect end to the series. I loved it so much. Oh my God. Okay. You know what? Maybe I'm gonna put on New Girl. Do they have it in here? I have to just check. Gotta check. But anyways, I'm gonna put it down because it hurts. I have also been continuing to learn to knit, and I take personal offense against anyone who has said that knitting is like more ergonomic for your hands and your wrists, because I am in pain and I don't know why I'm in pain. Like my elbow is aching and I had to put this on my hand because it was just hurting so much as I was trying to fucking knit, and I was like, what is happening? I am getting better at knitting. I did have to like unravel a bunch of my project that I was working on because I noticed that it was, I had dropped a stitch at some point, like literally in one thing lower, I had dropped a stitch, and I don't know how I did that, but I did. And then I was like, okay, I'll just unravel one line. And then as I did that, I noticed there was one lower that was looking extremely fucked up. So I was like, okay, I guess we're unraveling it there. And it just kept going down, and I couldn't find the row that it was the fucked up row. So now we're here. We're back a little further. I'm liking it. I'm liking the way that knitting is going. I will say, when I was trying to like teach myself how to knit, I did buy these, which are just a little longer than the ones that you're actually supposed to start with. So now I have these for when I want to do something more complex and bigger. And then my TikTok apparently has heard me about my want to learn how to knit. And it's like, okay, we're just going to show you all the knitting content. And I've seen so many videos of people knitting with like the little needles with the with the string in between. And now I'm like, well, do I need to get that? I'm like, I need to slow down. I now have 3 sets of knitting needles because I went to Michael's yesterday after getting really frustrated with the long ones. And then I picked up the long ones in this size. This is a 10, but I think those ones are different because they're green. These are a 9, these are a 10, and then these purple ones are an 11. So now I have a 9, 10, and 11 because they're all different sizes to go with different wool. And I tried to knit with the original green wool that I bought because I was like, I'm gonna make a nice scarf, whatever. And it was in 4 weight, in weight 4 yarn. And then I saw these skeins, Karen Cake's like spice cake skein. I'm so far away. The spice cake skeins, and this color just spoke to me. So I picked up 2 of these because as a crocheter, you use up so much yarn. I've barely made a dent and I've already made this much. So I think I can probably do it with just 1 skein, which is kind of nice. And then I taught myself also how to purl so that I can do a little bit of stockinette as well, because immediately I was like, okay, well, this is obviously like just knitting. It doesn't look like knit wear. And then I was looking at like beginner stitches online on YouTube and stuff, and then someone was like, stockinette stitch, and I'm like, well, that looks like knitwear that I know. So I learned how to do stockinette vibe. It's basically just knitting 1 row, purling the other row, and going off and back like that. It's too much brain power for me to do right now because I'm still using so much brain power just to do regular knitting. So I've gone back to like the regular knit stitch so I can get used to it and the flow of it in my hands. But crafty girl learns how to do another craft. The goal is to be able to do and make myself a knit sweater one day. So what we're doing with this scarf is we're just learning the basics of it. And then after this scarf, because it's just going to be a scarf, I'm going to learn how to do like decreases, increases. And then I think I should be able to do like a basic sweater, like a really easy one. Anyways, I've also heard that Petite Knit is a good place to get knitting patterns from, so I'll have to check them out. But yeah, why am I still standing here? What did I do with my own? Okay. Anyways, yes, I finished The Fury of the Gods, and you guys, oh my god, if you guys love old man fantasy, if you love reading Norse mythology vibe, Viking level warriors, mercenary bands, and that kind of a vibe, fighting like mythological creatures, and also fighting with mythological creatures and gods coming back to life and power struggles and the like full just upheaval of worlds at this point. Give that trilogy a try. John Gwynne wrote an incredible trilogy, and it was so satisfying at the end because all of these things that these people have been working towards for the entire trilogy are like starting to come together, and people are dying left, right, and center, and it's just satisfying. And it made me cry at the end because of course it did. There's a tear on my glasses that I can't get off. Anyways, so yeah, finished that. Now I'm going to go work on that plate for my parents. And I think I'm just going to queue up New Girl because New Girl feels like the perfect show to watch at Christmas. I think it's because I watched it last year around Christmas. I've never, it's one of my favorite shows of all time, and I've never actually finished it. I get scared. I don't finish last seasons of stuff. I can always get scared. But I love the first 2 seasons of New Girl so much, so maybe one day I'll get to the last season. But that's okay. Anyways, yeah. So now that I finished Fury of the Gods, we're gonna go into Favorite Start next, which should be a lot less work than Fury of the Gods, because Fury of the Gods is 500 pages. That one's not that long. So amazing, incredible, we love that. And I did finish the pot holder for my parents, the second one. Well, not actually finished it, but I did finish the back panel of it. So now they are both here, blocked and drying. And hopefully tomorrow, depends on how quickly these dry, hopefully tomorrow I can put them together. I quite like the way that they ended up turning out. Love that. Put them together, give them a very tiny border, put them in the basket, and officially wrap that up. But I guess we gotta also do the plate. That's the main thing, plate. Plate time. Plate time. Anyways, I'm gonna queue this up. I'm gonna go over there and start crafting, but oh my god. That's all I've done today, is read and then keep struggling through my knitting life. But at least I finished one of the things that I wanted to do, which was like finishing the back panel of that pot holder. Just wanted to document what my place looks like at night after I turn off all my lamps. And when I do this, I realize those two strands and those two strands are tangled at the bottom. I gotta fix that. But isn't it so pretty? We love a glow. Anyways, it's nighttime. Because guess what? It's almost 3 a.m. But pretty lights exist. What's in the bag, Billy? What's in there? She says there's something soft. Hello, friends. Happy Sunday. It's not actually like as late as usual. Well, it's about 2 a.m. What's new? I'm tired though, so I'm hoping that this actually knocks me out before like 4 a.m. usually, because it's been 4 a.m. for the past little while and that sucks. But I want to pop in and say, hey, let you know that today's been good. I got my Christmas nails on lock. Very happy with them. I'm a little annoyed that both the thumbs have the sparkles too high up and the rest of the fingers are fine, but it's whatever. That's just how they are. Hopefully they last forever and ever and ever, because I put a lot of clear top coat on, multiple layers, because I was like, these have to last me until like New Year's, because I don't want to do my nails again for a little while. I need my nails to like be chill. Anyways, these are done. Love them so much. Fun fact, if you have not yet picked up Merry and Bright by me, Jen Collignan, my novella, my sapphic Christmas romance novella, it's on sale right now. On like all ebook platforms except for Amazon. All ebook platforms for 99 cents. So go pick up yourself a copy. And if you have a Kindle and you usually read on Kindle, there are ways of like just getting an ebook copy from one of these places and like putting it on your Kindle. There are ways to do that. Do I know? No, because I don't own a Kindle, but I know there are ways to do that. But you can do that as well and just monkey it onto your Kindle. Can't do ads through Kindle because I would have to be exclusive with Kindle to do ads through Amazon. Anyways, just thought I'd let you know my little sapphic novella is up on sale, and it's going to be up on sale until the 30th of December, which we love. I thought, what better way to kind of wrap up the season where I can talk about this book and have you guys buy it, read it, because it's Christmassy. What better way to wrap up this season than have a nice little deal on for less than $1? So go get it. Go get it for yourselves and treat yourself to a lovely little quick break from all the Christmas hullabaloo and family and all that kind of stuff, or if you need something to do for downtime, this is for you. This is for you this Christmas. That's one thing. What else did I do today? I had a pretty chill day. It was very crafty. I've officially finished my parents' gift. I just need to now wrap it in some wrapping paper to make it like wrap the basket essentially in some fun paper just to hide what's in it. We'll see if I can actually do that. I don't know if the like paper that I have will work for that, but we'll find out. So it's done. The pot holder is done and the plate is done. I baked it today. It said that I should have like left it for 24 hours before baking it, but everyone online just bakes it right after, and I left it for a while to like completely dry, so it's fine. It worked great. I put it in the oven before preheating the oven, and then I preheated the oven with the plate in the oven, and then I turned off the oven and let it cool down completely with the plate in the oven still, so that like it didn't crack. It didn't get any weird temperatureness to it, right? Because I didn't want the actual plate to crack from the change in temperature. So that's done. It's ready to go. Been knitting more. I figured out some things that I've been doing wrong. I realized in today's stitches for the scarf that I'm doing, I decided to like take a look at it off the needles because I was having trouble fitting all the stitches on the needle today. I was like, there's substantially, feels like there's more stitches on this, even though like when it's squished, it looks the same. So I fully just pulled my needle out and the project went like this. So I had to redo like this much of it. Because it was like this. I had increased stitches and I was like, I don't know how I even did that. Figured out what I was doing. Love that for me. I think it's like an effect of the yarn that I have because it's so super bulky and it's like multiple strands twisted visibly into each other. I think the yarn is just making it trickier for me to tell what's an actual stitch sometimes. And sometimes I like pick up bits from the bottom that aren't stitches that I think are stitches and then I create a stitch, and that's why I kept increasing so many stitches, which is not what you're supposed to be doing. But I'm back in action and I'm actually quite liking the way it's looking. So it's looking like a thing. It's not just looking like a lump of random stitches anymore, which I'm happy with. I also started and got just over halfway through Fevered Star today. And I filmed a clip for my series video for that. So love that for me. I love that so much. I'm so zooming through Fevered Star and I'm really enjoying it. So that's great. I was gonna finish it when I came home today from Mom and Dad's because I went over there for quesadillas. We made some quesadillas. Mom is under the weather and she was like, do you even want to come? And I was like, Mom, it's almost Christmas. At this point, yeah, I don't care. I don't care if I get sick. Like if you're gonna pass it around the family, it's just the three of us. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll come. I want quesadillas. And I haven't seen them properly in weeks because December has been so crazy with like doing things on Sundays with my friends and like them being up at the lake and not, you know, coming in, or like just weird things have happened. So I haven't seen them in weeks. So I went to Mom and Dad's, hung out with them for a while. We ended up watching Home Alone 2 because it was on the TV. Love that. My parents were like, wow, it's so funny how badly this stuff ages. Because like watching this now, this is kind of a bad movie. I'm like, yeah, but it's so bad it's good, right? And they're like, you're kind of right. But Home Alone is a classic. You can't not watch Home Alone, especially Home Alone 2. I don't know what it is, but New York at Christmas is just great. That was fun. And then when I came home, I was like, I could finish Fevered Star, or I could spend some time doing my nails and then finish the crochet bit for my parents around their pot holder and then do some more knitting. So that's what I ended up doing, just watching some stuff on YouTube and having a very chill Sunday evening, which is all I want, really. I did wash my sheets today and my blanket that's on top of my bed. So everything is super fresh and ready for me to climb in. I'm so happy about this. I'm so ready. I'm ready for a break. So this week I work tomorrow and then a half day on Tuesday, and then I am off until the new year. I need a break. I think everybody does at this point in the year. We all come to this point of the year and we're just like barely hanging on by a thread. I can feel it. I can feel it. But yeah. So I'll chat to you tomorrow, but today was nice. I'm very low energy right now. I apologize, but anyways, Barry says good night with his little pajamas. I'll chat to you tomorrow for Monday. Hey friends, happy Monday. I'm here filming my videos. I'm just letting my computer charge a little bit because she was having a little bit of a freak out. And my computer likes to do this thing where if I use Goodreads and Compile in tandem on my Google Chrome, sometimes it completely shuts down my computer where it will like heat up and then drain my battery super fast. So currently it is closed and I'm not looking at it. And I think next I'm going to be, actually no, I could do that on my iPad. I could just keep filming on my iPad. But next we're gonna be doing like the end of year writerly wrap up, which is gonna be very interesting because that's the one where I have to look at my like past video to film and like do a response to that, which is gonna be fun because I remember crying last year. So we'll see if I cry this year as well. But it's Monday. After this, I'm going to be eating dinner at some point. And I also would love to finish Fevered Star today because I think I have less than 2 hours on the audiobook to go. So I'm gonna finish that hopefully. And then I have to edit 3 videos. This one, the bookish one, and then the writerly one, which those are gonna take me a while. So maybe I won't be able to read any Fevered Star, but I'll let you guys know. I'll let y'all know. But that's what my Monday night is gonna consist of, is just editing content and stuff and getting that ready to go and scheduled in for when they need to go live later this December. Because for Friday's video, which is gonna be the bookish wrap up video, I'm gonna be at the lake. And I need, there's not good Wi-Fi at the lake, so I need that to just go up smoothly and seamlessly. So that needs to be ready. And then I think I could, you know what? I think I might do that. I might do that later I don't think I'm gonna film my other one today because I am coming home before the end of the year from the lake. I'm going to be coming home like December 27th or 28th. So I will film that video then to do like an official end of the year wrap up so that I can edit it then and put it up then. That's a lot less on my plate for today then. That means I'm done. I'm done filming. Oh my God. Hey, hey friends. Wonderful. Love that for me so much. Next, dinner. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. Oh, I have quesadillas and soup left over. I know what I'm gonna eat. That. I'm gonna clean out my fridge because I'm not gonna be here tomorrow night. Going to the lake for Christmas. Going to mom and dad's tomorrow night for Christmas Eve. So that's what's gonna happen first and foremost. Ooh, also, fun fact. This is the color of the journal that I'm gonna be using in 2025 for my regular planner. This is not the actual one though, because I ordered it in wrong. This is the plain. I need dotted because I'm a fucking idiot. So that's what these are gonna be. I love that. I'm so excited about that. I'm really excited. I'm like planning different things that I'm going to be doing over the holiday hullabaloo week of mine. Not like I have a ton of time because tomorrow I work a half day and I gotta finish up just a couple things, which is totally fine. I wanna do a puzzle at some point and I also wanna get my journaling on. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that this purple journal shows up in the mail before the end of the year so that I can do that and set it up for next year. It's just my planner for next year, which is gonna be fun and exciting because I like doing that. And I think I'm going to, unlike I did this year in this one, I'm gonna like do a little bit more of a scrapbooking lean to it, just a little bit more of a creative lean because I liked doing that so much in my bullet journal or my book journal this year before I burnt myself out on it that I think bringing a little bit in to my planner next year will be the perfect balance. But yeah, I went too hard. I went too hard with my book journaling this year. I burnt myself out around July and I have not come back from it. So I'm excited about this though. I think this is gonna be a good one. Do you guys want a video on this? Because I did do a couple like book journal videos throughout the year. Do you guys want one for this? I might do one for my planner setup as well. They'll be like extra videos. They won't be like normal main channel videos, but extra. Anyways. Oh, I also, fun fact, I bought myself a set of interchangeable circular knitting needles today because everybody and their mother on TikTok say that if you're learning how to knit, don't just do basic projects first because you're gonna hate it and you're not gonna finish anything. Do what you wanna do. So I really wanna learn how to knit a sweater. So I'm getting those needles and I'm gonna learn how to knit a fucking sweater, like right off the bat. I'm gonna finish my scarf because it is working up quite well and easily and I wanna get used to the feeling of knitting, but I do want to knit a sweater. So I got some needles on their way to me. They're probably gonna get here at like the end of the year into January, but that'll be a January project, sweater. So fun fact. Do I have anything else to update you on? Ooh, I have a sweater in the mail that I gotta go get that has been waiting in the mail for like over a month now because of the Canada Post strike. And it's finally here. It's a Christmas miracle. I'm gonna go get that. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys a little later when I got more to update you on in case I read more of Fevered Star or something. But yeah, it's Monday. Fevered Star is crossed off the list. This was good. It wasn't like anything incredible or blow me away, but it was good. I don't really see what a lot of people are saying about the fact that it's like quite a bridge book between the two books, because I think it had enough going on its own, but like maybe I'll see it when I read Mirrored Heavens, which will be next, I guess. Oh, but I'm glad that I'm done this one. It was quite good. Yeah. It was quite good. It gave me the same kind of feelings as Black Sun did. I talked more about it in my series video that's gonna go up at some point, but definitely good. I'm glad that I read this, and pretty solid read. Pretty solid. So, there you go. Oh, look at me go. 2 trilogies worked on this weekend, my friends. We've got this bad boy, which I wrapped up this weekend. I gave it 4.5 stars. This entire trilogy gets 4.5 stars. Each one of the books. 4.5 stars upon the rereads of both Shadow and Hunger. This one is also 4.5 stars. What a epic fucking trilogy. This was so good. Highly recommend this trilogy. Oh my god. And then we're just kind of continuing with the trilogies and tackled Fevered Star. Finally. Been meaning to for so long, and it took me no time at all. It was such a quick read. Mirrored Heavens is next, and then it's just end of year trying to get everything out. Anyways, my friends, I'm gonna leave this vlog here. This is officially the final vlog of the year. The next vlog that you see from me will be in January. It'll be my epic like holiday vlog, so it's not like that I'm not gonna be vlogging this entire next bit of the month, but it'll be in January, so I hope you're ready for that. And I hope you guys have lovely holidays, whatever you end up doing. I love you all so very deeply. And thank you for hanging around with me this year. It's been fantastic. So I'll catch you another one very soon. Stay kind and keep on reading.